In the opening moments of Cleaner, the film establishes a seemingly ordinary domestic setting, with a house filled with typical furniture and home accessories. This tranquil scene is abruptly disrupted by the unsettling image of a young girl, Joey, hanging upside down. The unsettling atmosphere intensifies with the audible sound of quarreling, suggesting a domestic dispute between her parents, confined to a closed room, further emphasizing Joey's isolation and vulnerability. The glass door acts as a transparent barrier, forcing her to witness the conflict without the ability to intervene, heightening her sense of helplessness. Then, she was climbing out of the window to get away from her parents' verbal abuse. Upon reaching the window, she was sitting quietly, and it seemed that even as a child, she was not afraid of heights. Her expressions reflecting a profound sense of disappointment, loneliness, and sadness. The subsequent scene transitions to Joey as an adult, depicting her waking up in a hurried manner as her alarm clock rings. She wakes up hurriedly as she was realizing that she overslept for her job as window cleaner, as she quickly puts on her jacket, indicating a rushed departure. He was preparing breakfast, heating tea, toasting bread, while simultaneously brushing her teeth. She then grabs her helmet, closes the door, and runs downstairs. She received a call from her brother's care home asking her to come in regarding an urgent matter. Then she was riding a motorcycle, giving it a powerful acceleration, symbolizing her independence, power, and ability. Upon arriving at the care home, she was informed that her brother Michael has hacked their accounts and leaked incriminating information to the local press. As a result, they were evicting him immediately. Joey was appalled and argues that they cannot just kick her brother out when she has already paid for his stay at the care home. However, the manager remained firm and insisting that there was nothing that can be done. Frustrated and overwhelmed, Joey has no choice but to take Michael with her to work. Then they board a bus, and after finding out that her bike was running out of fuel. As they near the company, Michael suddenly remembered that he has left his charger on the bus and insisting to go back. Joey was trying to reassure him that she will buy a new one for him. Then to calm him down, Joey was hugging his brother. Later, when they reached the company lobby, Joey asked Michael to wait there and introduced him to Ron, a security guard, assuring him that he will keep him in company until her shift ends at 6 o'clock. Before she left, he was asking if he can stay at her place permanently, but Joey dodges the question, saying that they will talk about it later. Then Joey stepped into the elevator, just as Agnian Energy's CEO Jeffrey and his brother Gerald entered with their assistant Jennifer. Jennifer was briefing them on the final arrangements for the shareholder Gala, where they will announce the company's new venture. Moments later, Helena, one of the cleaners, joined them. Gerald was sneering her and mockingly warned her not to go into labor, adding that she should be at home. Joey immediately defended her by pointing out that Helena would be at home if Gerald had given her proper maternity leave. Gerald shoots a sharp look to Joey before exiting the elevator. Helena was thankful to Joey for standing up for her. Then Joey rushed to the security room, where her director superior Derek was waiting, clearly displeased about her being an hour late. As a petty punishment, Derek assigned her to clean bird droppings on the 51st floor window. While cleaning, she was joined by her friend and fellow cleaner Noah. He knew about Joey's complicated family history. She confided in him about Michael getting kicked out of the care home once again for exposing their fraudulent practices concerned. But in the lobby, Michael got restless, and Ron briefly left to deal with guests parking in a restricted area. Michael seized the opportunity to slip away. Meanwhile, Gerald made a call to his assistant, instructing her to take care of window cleaner, who disrespected him. Jennifer assured him that she will contact Joey's supervisor. Jeffrey and Gerald was preparing for a TV interview, where Jeffrey proudly boasted that Agnian Energies was leading the market by generating and distributing the sustainable energy for sustainable future, while on the outside, Joey and Noah were continuing cleaning the windows. Noah was musing that how small they were in the grand scheme of things, and how fleeting life was. Just then Noah heard the Derek from his earpiece, instructing him to tell Joey to put on her earpiece. When she does, Derek scolded her for angering Gerald. Unbothered, Joey simply replied that Gerald was being a dick. Derek told her to stop chit-chatting and get back to work. As Noah finished his shift, he asked Joey to take care of her brother before saying goodbye. As night falls, but Joey was still working. She's startled by Michael's sudden appearance. Annoyed, she told him to go back downstairs and promised to be done in a couple of minutes. However, Michael was feeling frustrated and getting out of control snapped at her. He then stormed off angrily. She argued that she needed to left and got her brother, but Derek refused and told her to wait. Jeffrey was informed that the performers will be arriving soon, and the last time anyone saw Gerald, he was heading into the room with a woman. Moments later, a black SUV pulled up, and several masked men stepped out. On the other side, Joey finished her work and asked Derek to activate the lift, but he dismissed her concerns and saying that he will do it in 5 minutes. The masked men entered the gala. Jennifer reprimanded the scheduled performers for arriving late and informing them to be ready after Jeffrey finished the speech. On stage, Jeffrey warmly greeted the audience, cracking jokes to engage the shareholders. Meanwhile, more masked men entered to the security room, shooting Derek and other employees. Joey was terrified that he was going to leave her out there. She then apologized to Derek and frantically asked him to pull her up, unaware of the mayhem taking place inside. A woman named Z took control of the security system. As Jeffrey was continuously speaking about the Agnian Energy's commitment to sustainability, one of masked men started clapping sarcastically. He then mocked Jeffrey for failing to uphold a single word of his speech. The man then signaled to the woman, and she threw a bottle towards him, which he swiftly threw at a wall, triggering a gas that began spreading throughout the room. It turned out the drink bottles were merely a ruse that the mysterious gas was leaking from them. As the gas filled the air, guests began collapsing one by one. Joey, still outside the building, noticed the strange gas flooding inside, while Michael realizes the danger and ran for safety. The attackers got into the work, sorting the regular guests from Agnian board of directors, then providing oxygen masks to them. Z told her boss the fairy dust code word for anesthesia gas will wear off in 4 hours and that all exists were secured. It turned out the masked figures calling themselves the Earth Revolutionaries were in fact eco-terrorists. Joey struggled to climb back by using her rope, but the task proved difficult. Meanwhile, the leader of the group, Marcus, interrogated Jeffrey about Gerald. After getting an answer, he sent one of his men to retrieve him. The man then found Gerald and handed him an oxygen mask. Gerald then spotted Joey hanging outside the window. The masked man removed his mask, and Joey was shocked after seeing that he was Noah. Then Noah swiftly escorted Gerald out of his room. Desperate, Joey signaled for help, but no one can hear her. With no other option, she lowered a rope, searching for an open window. Back in the gala hall, Noah shoved Gerald roughly forward. Marcus introduced himself and warned everyone not to try anything foolish. Meanwhile, Joey made her way towards the main party hall window. Inside, Noah suddenly headbutted the Jeffrey and told him that he does not want his dirty money. Marcus then played a video showing that Agnian Energy illegally dumping gallons of waste into water sources and destroying forests. He explained that Agnian Energy has been dumping toxic waste into Laguna Terra, devastating the entire ecosystem. He also revealed the story of Elena, a former member of their group who sabotaged the Agnian Terra pipeline last year. She was arrested and planned to use her trial to expose Agnian Energy's unethical practices. However, before she could testify, she was brutally stabbed in her cell, and the trial never happened. The board of directors downplayed the entire incident. Jeffrey scoffed in arguing that Marcus has no solid proof Agnian Energy's wrongdoings. Marcus disagreed as he does not need direct proof. The confessions of the board members will be enough. Jeffrey tried to negotiate a deal, but before he can continue, Noah suddenly forced a bottle into Jeffrey's mouth, choking him to death. Joey managed to climb back up into the lift. Marcus tired with Nora's antics and warned him that it was not part of the plan and ordered him to stop killing people. Meanwhile, Joey spotted a can of flammable spray paint. Thinking fast, she sprayed SOS on the window and sets it on fire, which attracted the attention, and it worked. Before Marcus can argue further, Z informed him about the SOS signal outside the building. Marcus deduced that it must be the window cleaner and ordered Noah to take care of the matter. He then instructed to contact the police and informed them that they had hostages, forcing them to stand down. As the men were distracted, Gerald seized the opportunity and ran away. Marcus ordered his team to not shoot and calmly ordered Noah to catch Gerald, assuring him that the cleaner was not going anywhere. Noah instructed Z to pull Joey up by using the lift. However, Joey quickly jammed a screwdriver into the mechanism, preventing it from moving. Meanwhile, Gerald was caught by Marcus. Noah arrived and refused to obey Marcus any longer. Marcus urged Noah to put his weapon down, but Noah suddenly shoots him instead. Now in control, Noah questioned Z on the earpiece whether she was with him or against him. After a moment, she told him that she will be on his side. Noah addressed the group, announcing that he was in charge now. He warned that anyone still loyal to Marcus will be taken down. He pushed Marcus out the window, sending him plummeting onto the lift below. Noah then shoots Jeffrey in the leg, and they took him down near Joey. Z informed Noah that an helicopter has been hovering outside. Joey spotted a gun belonging to Jeffrey and tried to grab it, but the lift suddenly descended and dangles precariously on the edge. Despite the danger, she managed to take it. She startled when her brother appeared, but he quickly hided herself when he spotted Noah emerging from the elevator. Noah filled with the regret and told Joey that she should not be here, but she told him, "Hat, how dare it can we?" When she asked why he killed people, he replied that it was nothing personal. He then brought her brother into the conversation, asking if he was still around. She lied, saying that Michael has left, but Noah was not convinced. He ordered his men to search for Michael, and a photo will be sent to them shortly by Z. Joey, unfazed, warned Noah to get his hands off her brother, or she will end him in the meantime. Dennis, the energy minister, confessed that she accepted a bribe a year ago to halt the investigation into Agnian energy. Z informed Noah that they still needed time to get confessions from everyone, but the police were already swarming the area. Joey told Noah she thought they were friends. He responded that he did too, reminding her that friends always help each other. Noah forced her to do firing on the street. She started firing into the street without hitting anyone, creating a chaos. The helicopter locked onto Joey as its target. News reports announced that Agnian Tower was under siege. Noah instructed Z to transfer $32 million from the Milton Brothers account into Joey's account. Meanwhile, Superintendent Claire Hughes was briefed by Inspector KH about the high-profile hostages inside building, including Energy Minister. No demands have been made yet. KH informed that the shooter has been identified, Joanna Locke, a window cleaner with a troubling past. A law enforcement officer named Roy arrived, and CLA told them they need to establish a contact with shooter. She would not have gone through the trouble of writing SOS on the window. KH reported that $32 million had just been deposited into Joanna Locke's account. Desperate, Joey pleaded the police that she was not with them and tried to grab the phone from Marcus. Joey lost her balance on the lift and ended up hanging precariously from the edge. She then dials 911, and the call was connected to Superintendent Claire. Joey told her that she was not with them and to not shoot her. She introduced herself, and Joey told her that her brother was inside and in danger. Claire promised to call her back. Inspector Khan then showed Claire a footage of Noah, though his records appeared clean. He was not who claimed to be. He was actually Lucas, a known member of the anti-humanist group. There was a video of him explaining his belief that humans are a virus that must be eradicated through radical and invasive means. He has a following among extremist and terrorist groups. Meanwhile, Noah strapped himself with a bomb rigged to detonate if he lost his pulse. Joey asked CLA to have the snipers to put a hole in the window once they have done. She broke through the window, all the while talking with CLA on the phone. Joey revealed that why she quit the army when asked by CLA. She explained that she was provoked by a man who could not handle a woman in the army, and as someone who had an abusive father. She was not about to take shit from the stranger, so she voluntarily quit instead of being expelled. She added that she failed to protect her brother from abusive parents and was not about to let him down once again. After ending the call, Joey, with Michael's help, was pulled to safety and entered the building. Joey and Michael embraced, relieved. They quickly escaped before being discovered. One of Nora's partner later confirmed that Joey was still alive. Michael, feeling uneasy, and was reassured by Joey, who told him that she needed his help hacking Noah's files. He agreed. Joey and Michael hide in a room. She asked to stay inside while she sneaked out to take a guard by surprise. However, she was ambushed by another enemy. Thinking fast, she and her brother took them down. Z, after ensuring that the confessions go live, also released the video of Noah, stating that by the time they saw the footage, everyone inside should already be dead. Realizing Noah was completely unhinged, Z attempted to escape, but his gun down. Joey and Michael took control of the security and began transferring all the information. She called Claire, warning her that Noah was planning to detonate the entire building. Joey vows to lure him out, but she asked CLA to take care of her brother. After ensuring Michael was safe, Joey retrieved a gun and confronted Noah. A brutal fight ensued between both. In the end, Joey managed to snatch the detonation bomb from his wrist, pushed him down. Claire commended Joey and asked for the drive containing the damning information. Joey lied in saying that they do not have it. Claire understood and let it slide. The next day, Michael released the files online, and with that, the story ended.